Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Alright, that's a key to me. Yes, Froggy Stream, you can find I guess Popper Q? Yeah, that's the list. Alright, I'm on the play against Musegate. Sure, let's go. And if you have CFB Pro, I finished writing a very long article about the Pauper Cube that explains the choices, the archetypes, and etc. That's definitely worth checking out if you plan on building it. What changes I made from last league? I have cut the Doughty Voidwalker from the main and put him in the sideboard for Tidal Scholars. And I added 2 more Fatal Push to the sideboard. I basically changed the sideboard entirely, let's say. Main deck? I don't think I changed anything. No, it doesn't, Froggy Stream. You give 5 of the finest American dollars for a month. And you get the things. Or you can pay 10 and get $10 in store credit. So if you actually use the store credit, it's quote-unquote free. John the Martyr. Never played against it, never played with it recently. Although I can give you some history about my Jund experiences in Modern. I went Jund in every format for a long time, even in Legacy. Top 16 in Legacy GP in Strasbourg 2013. Won 2 PTQs with Modern Jund. One of the PTQ I won, I had the Deathray Shaman and the Bloodbraid Elf in my deck. Yeah, I'm playing against the Living Gang combo. It's kind of a shame that I don't have the Grief, but I have the Solitudes. I can still Thoughtseize. Yeah, Froggy Stream. You just check CFB Pro. I'm sure they listed everything. The $10 in store credit is... You can actually go up. If you pay, I think, $100, you get a month, and you get $120 in store credit. Oh wow, you just bounced my thing. Sure. But again, you have to use the store credit. Okay, let's go. Thoughtseize. And I'm looking to discard, you know, the oh wow, first negation, pitching first negation. Okay then. Keep your secrets. Let's go Stoneforge Mystic. And what do I go get here? Opponent's playing blue red. I'm just gonna go sword. I get eventually Conjurer's Complete. Stray rate. Strong. Wow, 2 stray rate. Whenever Living Gang draws stray rate, it's so broken. I don't know why we would do that in end step, but sure. Now they can go like Forest, Charlotte's Agent, bring it all back. GG Whoopee. Okay. What I can do is casting a Solitude. Stoneforge Mystic was banned. And then it was unbanned. I don't have the timeline in front of me, but eventually it was unbanned like a few years ago. Okay, so we could Solitude here. What do I pitch? Another Solitude? Yeah, right? Then I cast Stoneforge. Okay, so let's cast a Solitude. I'm going cancel on this trigger. Choose up to 1 target creature. Okay. So this resolves. Now Living Gang brings the Solitude back, which is going to exile the Curator of Mysteries. And then Charlotte's Agent resolves, and then on top of the draw. Now I'm going to play another Stoneforge here. Go get the last piece of artifacts. And then I'll go Conceal Courtyard and pass. This doesn't fly. But you know, if the Stoneforge Mystic survives, I have a lot of things to unload here one at a time. They have a Brazy Bee around here. And I'll trade if I want to. Doesn't sound bad. Now this is in the graveyard if I want to make another Living End. This is X-Brew, so it's going to be hard to maybe to deal with. But again, Stoneforge looks like it's surviving. I'll have another one. Sure. Play it and pass. No more artifacts, but I've cast 3 Stoneforge already. This is the 4th Stoneforge I cast this game. Even bounced one. I'm gonna say no and I'll pass. This is Swamp Walk, and I do have a swamp, so I can't block the stray rates. Maybe it was better if I just took 2 damage and attack back. But yeah. Solitude able to beat us Living End right now, which I pretty much like. Hydrant to Sword. They have mana up. They could have a Brazen Borrower or a Force of Negation. I prefer to just violin something end of turn, like a Bottle School. So that eats the mana. Or casting this end of turn, so it doesn't eat much. Yeah, it's just that I'd love to just go double Stoneforge. So that next turn I can just buy up both of those if they bounce. Yeah, they already had 2 Force of Negation going. Wanna splash green? For what? Nah, he already did. Alright, I'm taking 9 here, down to 6. They have 3 cards. Ceradon, Striped Reaper are in the graveyard. Sure. Going to put into play Bottle School here. Which has lifelink. Now, I could technically go Sword Equip. But I think that's just not very good. The problem is that Contest Complete doesn't give flying. I'm actually dead on board if they bounce my Bottle School. Not looking good here. I could crack this on clearing. I think I'm just going to combo. Let's see how they react here. If they bounce this, pretty bad. I hope they don't bounce this. Nice. Nice. Okay, I can just play top land and pass. I'm not dead on board here. Because I take 9. Okay. You can consider Mull of the Sky Cleave. Yep, consider Mull of the Sky. Right, so they attack me. I can't block anything. I go to 1. What's that? Oh, Violent Outburst. Oh, wow. It's not over. Not over. I believe. Alright. Mod stop deck. This is Swamp Walk. Hit a push. Hit a push for Mengu. Why not keep Sword before? Because I would have lost to Brazen Borrower. Alright, GG. I would have lost to Brazen Borrower, and yeah, like this, I lost to Violent Outburst. Good game. Good game. Yeah, I mean, there was a line. If I knew my opponent in hand, I would have played a different way, but I didn't know my opponent in hand, so. Okay. Bring in Dothy Void Walker. Let's bring in the... That's it, actually. I don't have anything else to bring, I think. But this was a good game. Like, my opponent had a Leaving End on turn 3 for 3 creatures. I screwed for 4 creatures. And we just evoked the Solitude and kind of handled it. Cage isn't currently my sideboard and also doesn't do anything against their deck. Void Mirror. Yeah, maybe Void Mirror isn't the worst. I think I want to keep all the scholars. Brains, that would have been the key. Yeah, it's not bad. This is BG, not GG. I think this is a very good game. Yeah, Fatal Push. Yeah, Fatal Push. Of course not. Mostly like is for the mill matchups. Which actually happen more than you think. Oh, Void Mirror counters are creatures as well. And then it's possible. Alright, that's a keep for me. Let's go. Little Swamp, Thoughtseize. Don't start with planes if you have Void Walker in your deck. Not saying that you have, but in general. On 2 straight rate again. They're so good, straight rates. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What am I taking now? I took Kaldra out because it's very bad against Brazen Borrower. Take Charlotte Sage and pass. Then I can go Tidal Scholar. Take in like Brazen Borrower. And then we can start Stone Raining, right? Yeah, that's the plan, in fact. I'll do it there, just the Texan Probe is banned in Modern, yes. Solitude. I like Solitude a lot. Alright, let's play the Pathway, let's play Scholar. Don't have Ephemerate, unfortunately. One fetchable Forest. Could be, I don't know. Could be. Could be they only have a Breeding Pool. Alright, so they fetched. They drew a Leaving End and the Brazen Borrower number 2. Okay, how about we take this River Stripped Winder? Just a Striped River Winder. But I can't cycle it. They have a straight rate to cycle a lost card, but cycle straight rate. And they just take their turn. It's banned everywhere. It is. It's only Jackson Probe as the what's it called? Treasure Cruise treatment, banning everything and only legal in one of. Actually, no. Treasure Cruise is legal in Pioneer. So Treasure Cruise has more legality than the probe and the step. All right. Color. You take 2. Okay. And then I'll Vindicate your Steam Vents. Thank God they didn't draw Fetch Land, but an actual Steam Vents. If they draw Fetch Land here, they could have just... They could have got me. Because they just go, oh, I can't Vindicate any land, they just cast Violent Outburst. It's an entirely different story? Why? The same. Alright, they got their Breeding Pool. Strap River Winder goes back to their hand. It's not Veil Summer. If their opponent plays Veil Summer in a Violent Outburst Shard Assassin deck, they would be surprising me. Let's see. Alright, they don't have the land. That's a good news. Means that it's time to blow up their land. Or not. That could have Force of Negation. I think it's better not. Let's go Scholar. Let's go double Scholar first. Alright, they don't have Force of Negation, but they have Fury. Definitely taking Fury. Fury's good. Take Fury. And then I'll Scholar again. And take the Brazy Bee. Brazy Bee. Pass. Now you can cycle with your Windcaller Aven. Get flying to my card. Now take my turn. You're a 9. I'll indicate your land. And then I'll attack for 4. I draw Fury now. It's bad though. Fury's good. I don't know how many rare cards they have to evoke it, but Fury's very good. Alright. Vindicate. Vindicate got the job done. I mean, there's one Fatal Push that's really bad, but I don't have any other card in my sideboard. I guess I could have this random land. I think Scholar plays very well into the deck's plan. That's why I like it. I'm just gonna bring in a white card for my Solitude. Doesn't matter what it is. I want to up the number of white cards in the deck. Kozilek's for the mill decks. The mill is a popular deck in Modern. And just if you have that into your deck, it's good. Alright. Hand's good. Wish you had more Blood Moon. This deck. Blood Moon. Alright. You have 7 cards. And me too. Rainforest, go. How many Brazen Bar you got? Sorry, how many Stray Ray you got this time? Oh, 2 Fury. Force of Negation, 3 lands. Nice. 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 Can I repeat it? Nice. Yeah, okay, don't play Triumph. Indicate. Let's go Stoneforge Mystic. Gonna get Swamp here. Let's go Stoneforge Mystic. Go get the Bada School. Could have also gone with Bloody Voidwalker, but they just kill it with Fury. Does Fury have Flash? I don't think it does, no. It does. It's very powerful to cast it. It's double strike for 5/3/3, but it doesn't have Flash. Will overlay find it implement? No. But I tried to follow with just passing my mouse over the cards. I know it might not be enough, but I try my best. I'm sorry if you don't succeed. Okay. I want to grief now. Do I want to grief? Yeah, I want to grief now. I want to grief now. And then I'll play Batterskull end of turn. Bishop Vindicate. Voidwalker first? Nah, I'd have 2 Furies. I can just then Fury my 2 things. Alright. Grief dies. And I'll see your hand. Violent Outburst, 2 Fury. Violent Outburst. And pass. With Batterskull up. End of turn. So they have in graveyard 2 creatures, I have 1. This was also one of the reasons why I was happy to put this in the graveyard. Alright, the Batterskull is there. I need to draw lands though. Memory 1 turn later. Wish I had it last turn. Okay, what do we do now? They can now cast Fury. Very good. Really good. Kind of ashamed that I'm losing this game, but I'm actually losing this game. Yeah. Yes. Now they're just casting back-to-back Fury. Right, so I can cast like a Stoneforge Mystic and get the sword. That's probably good. Then I can Thoughtseize your Fury. Yeah, that's fine. This is just a bait. So that maybe they hit 2 Stoneforge instead of the Bada School. Wish I kept that Grief around. Although they did have this, so maybe. Alright. I cast the Fury. Let's see what. Oh wow, I cast Ingachur. Oof. Oh, Mamma Mia, this is so much worse. Okay. Solitude isn't bad though. Now I can go Solitude Ephemerate when they cast this Fury. Am I putting into play a sword? Yeah? Yeah, I guess I am. Hunter's Complete would have been very good this game, of course. Wouldn't die to this or that. Wow, opponent just taking a very mid-range game approach. I mean, I guess I'm playing against on 2 lands. It's easy to play a mid-range game approach if your opponent has 2 lands. Let's see what they do. I know they have 2 Fury. I don't know else. I don't know what else they have. Putting this into play end of turn, and then next turn I can go Solitude, Thoughtseize, pitching Vindicate. I already pitched the Vindicate to the Grief, and I'm gonna pitch the other one to the Solitude. That's funny. Yeah, so Fury comes down. I put a sword into play. You kill my 2 things. And now I can go Thoughtseize, your Fury, and then Solitude Ephemerate. Right. Let's start with. Alright, what if we change plans now? Like now I can go Thoughtseize, Dolphy Void Walker Thoughtseize. Dolphy Void Walker Thoughtseize. Is that better? It might be better. I'm on 20 life. I don't care if they hit me for 9 here. Seize first. I go Dolphy Void Walker first and then Thoughtseize. This one gets exiled with a Void counter and I can cast it for free next turn. Yeah, I have triple black. What about Solitude Ephemerate Equip? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Solitude Ephemerate Equip. Then the Solitude will be protected from red from Fury. I wouldn't be protected from another Ingoture, but I guess we're playing against that. They can Brazen Borrower Sword, which would be terrible. Another Cascade. Why would that be bad? Yes, would be bad. I had 2 creatures. It wouldn't be that bad. I think it's fine to go Dolphy Void Walker Thoughtseize. I don't think there's much that can happen that's bad for me. I'm gonna go Green Climb Pathway, Dolphy Void Walker, Thoughtseize. And I take Fury. If they have 2 very good cards, I think I can leave through them. Leaving against Stripped Riverwind. Babine. I'm taking Fury. And now their hand is leaving again Stripped Riverwind. And I pass. They have 5 lands, so they can't cast the Stripped Riverwind. And next turn I can cast Fury if I want. This has the Void counter on it. You go to combat, I go to 9 here. Take 9. And now, this is a Leyline of the Void. So if my opponent cycles a card, that goes to exile. If we go Fury, equip. No, because then they can go Living End. I don't think it's worth it. I think I just want to equip this. Attack, put him on 13 clock. Then I can go Solitude Ephemerate in my opponent's turn. I think that's the best. This is a 2-turn clock. Opponent's dead next turn. This is Shadow, they can't even block it. Yeah, I don't want to Fury them. Also draw a card this way. Drawing card's cool. Okay, now I pass. Upkeep, I play Solitude and Ephemerate it. You're probably going to cycle Strapped Riverwinder. I guess I'm acting in response to the Strapped Riverwinder. That's good. That's true. MTG banned card. Thanks. Alright, let's do that anyway. So I'm going to do Solitude. I guess I can wait them to attack with the Ingot Chewer. That way I actually have a 2-turn clock. Because I can just attack and they have no blocker. Go to 8. Okay, yeah, I'm giving... although I'm giving them a draw step. I don't want to give them a draw step. Let's go. Solitude. Cast by exiling a white card from your hand with Evoke. Vindicate. I don't care about the 2-turn clock, actually. I think it's okay. And now I am exiling the Fury, which gives them 3 life. And I'm also going for Evoke here. It could be bad if they have a Bone Crusher Giant. But I know 2 of their 3 cards. We didn't need to Ephemerate here. I chose to do so. I chose to do so. It's not a GG. Why would you say that? They have 2 creatures they can reanimate. They're on 18 life. 11 life, sorry. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, having Solitude in the graveyard would have been nice, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have just let it go. Maybe I should have just let it go. Yeah. This would have been the graveyard. Because that could have just a Cascader now. They bring back these 2 cards. And I bring back 2 Stoneforge and a Grief. And I have a sword. And they can't block it. I'm attacking for 7, they're on 11. Still close game, but... Buongiorno, Sambuco. Only Mythic Rare here, sorry. Actually, Living End was reprinted as a Mythic Rare. Despite being a rare in Time Spiral. They said, you know what, Time Spiral Remastered? That's a Mythic Rare to me. Sorry, Mango, take it, thinking gear. It's okay, take your time, opponent. Take your time. Yeah. I think I need to buy one of those portable AC. I need to buy one of those portable AC, chat. Do you have any suggestion? Alright, opponent. Finish thinking about it. Dozen thing are loud. Dozen thing? Is that a brand? Alright, I'm taking my turn. Rebound. Okay. Portable AC because I hate the environment. I didn't think about the environment. Oh, those things are loud. Alright, they have Violent Outburst. How does Voidwalker work, chat? Froggy Stream. Affinity synergies were just too weak. We tried them actually, but they didn't do well. They didn't do well. Other archetypes are stronger. Should work. I can make it outside though. What do I mean by how does it work? Like, do I have to cast it now, but since it's a creature and I'm in the upkeep, I can't cast it? Or can I cast it in my main phase? Wow, Living End was actually the last card of their deck. That's funny. I mean, I guess I'm trying. You may cast it this turn, it says. You may play it without... You may play it this turn, it says. Okay. Alright then. I am tapping this Void Walker, which by the way also goes in the graveyard. Sorry, for some reason I didn't see this turn. I just saw you may play it. So I'm clicking on the Fury. So Living End resolves. I reanimate a lot of things. Oh, they cycle one of those too. Okay. And you're... Oh, cycle two. Oh no. They reanimate 4 things actually. Okay. I can Grave you. And then Stoneforge Mystic. But I don't have any more creature. I don't have any more artifacts because I boarded out the Conjure's complete. So Doughty Void Walker is back. Don't ephemerate if you're in now? I can't. Anyway, Grave resolves. They have Living End, Charlotte's Agent. Okay. I'll take the... is Living End exiled? Yes, so I'm taking Charlotte's Agent. They scry one. Oh, because I discarded a card. Cool. I have actually... I'm under time constraints here. This game is very cool, yeah. Remember, because next turn I can cast Living End again. If I want. I just stop the Void Walker and can cast their Living End here. Yeah, we can't cast the Fury before the Rebound goes. No. Do I want to rebound? Yes, I guess I'm rebounding the Grief. Yeah, opponent said they mistimed it. Yeah, that's what they said. In the chat. Yeah, they should have done it their turn, right? I guess if you do it in their turn, I can attack. With Grief, I keep with a sword. But it wouldn't have Doughty Void Walker. It's just a very difficult game. If I rebound, I'll let them scry one extra. Let's see where they scry first. If they scry on top, I'll do that. If they scry bottom, I won't. But yeah, like, alright, they scried on the bottom. Okay. Good to know. So, the rebound happens. I am rebounding, whatever, a Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, just another shuffle. Then I draw for turn. Lanes, nice. Now I can cast Fury for free. I And I deal, I don't have flying. I have to do 4 damage. Where do I do 4 damage? To the Swamp Walk? I guess to the Curator of Mysteries. And then I go... Solitude. Then I go Solitude, Exile the Straight Rate. And I pass. They have a card they left on the card to the bottom. Let's see what they draw. Wingcaller Haven. Ooh! Oh wow! They can kill me if they draw another Wingcaller Haven. Top, okay. Why now it has flash? I mean, they don't have a counter. Alright, go to 3. I take my turn. They're on 13. I draw land. Allora. Do I have lethal? If I put the sword on the Grief, or whatever, on the Solitude, I can deal 5. They block this. 6, 7, 10, 12. It keep Fury. You want to keep Fury. What if they bounce it, though? What if they bounce it, though? Okay, you know what? I'm doing this. I'll equip Fury. I'll equip Fury. And then I don't attack with Dorothy Voidwalker. And I attack with everything else. So that worst case scenario, I can just tap Voidwalker to flashback, something. Like a Leaving End, for example. And this should be lethal here. Yes, I win. This way, if they had like a bounce spell on the sword, GG's, they said. I could have still go top Doughty Voidwalker, flashback your Leaving End. And you have nothing in the graveyard, and I have a Solitude. I could also cast Outburst for extra damage. That's true. That's true. As protection, the sword. You can bounce the sword. Alright, good game. Good game. What was this lethal? Solitude has double strike. So that's 10 damage. They can't block it because it's protected from blue. Yeah, yeah. Is this first game of the league? It is. Madonna mia. We went 4-1 in the previous league, and this was the first match of the new league. Welcome to all of you that just joined during this match. In my previous league, the one I went 4-1, I was playing 4 Doughty Voidwalker in the main. I put them in the sideboard, and I put Doughty Tidal Scholar in the main now. New draft, CFR new draft, new end. Keep this end. Last game was the one where we had 2 lands the whole time. It was cool. Alright, let's go. Polluted Delta, go. Thoughtseize? No Thoughtseize for Mengu. I think I'll play a Malaki Rebirth tapped. Or maybe not. No, I'll ban. Let's just go Marsh Flats. I keep Malaki Rebirth around. I already have 3 lands. Who do you play? A Ruptro? Ooh, you shock yourself. Oh, Cycle, another Living End. Okay. Or the Broken Lands. Is Lingard still good enough for Modern? It has been very good for me in this league, yeah. I was also judging it, but it was very good for me. Okay, so we're up against the same deck as before. You got to Mythic? Happy for you, Didi. Yeah. I didn't make to Mythic this season. Ooh, we got Grief! Nice, Katsu. We can do it like a million times. Huh. We can Grief so much. Opponent. I'm going to Grief a lot here. Alright. Let's go. Cast by Evoke. This card, yeah, this. Put Evoke trigger last. So I'll take a look at your hand first. What is your hand looking like? You have Force of Negation. Nice. I think I'm gonna bait them with a Force of Negation here. I feel it. So I'm going to discard Violent Outburst. And then, before the Evoke Resolve, I'm going to play Malakir's Rebirth. I feel like my opponent is going to Force of Negation, and then we Ephemerate. So with this card, I like 5 cards with this. Because they're also going to Force of Negation, I think. Maybe not. Maybe you don't Force of Negation. Yeah, you did. They didn't. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Oh, there's still a priority. Alright, so they drew that one. That's very good. Come on, Force of Negation me. Nice! They pitched Architect of Wills. So I even know their hand. Nice. So you Force of Negation this. That resolves. And then, with the Evoke trigger on the stock, I'm even going to Ephemerate. I just had them all. So now, I Grief. Take a look at their hand again. Discard. We don't want to discard. Guessing the stray rate. And they have Creator of Mysteries. Yeah, I'm guessing. Actually, stray rate costs 2. So stray rate costs 2 life, but they're able to. No, I think it has to be stray rate. And the Evoke trigger doesn't resolve. Okay, I passed the turn. Alright, this was a good turn. Look how many things happen, and this is just game 2. Just turn 2. And I've used 4 cards, and they've used like 17. Alright. No, they top deck. No, they top deck Charlotte's Agent. Discarding the cards, chat, isn't a good strategy, let me tell you. Discarding cards isn't good. You have to counter. Because you can't discard the top of your opponent deck. But that's okay, this was a good game nonetheless. This was a good game nonetheless. You can't discard the top of the deck. That's why, you know, playing discard spell. If you play a discard spell deck, you have to be ready for this. Otherwise, just play a different deck. The opponents that play discard spell deck and get upset at every draw step are literally the worst opponent you can ever face in Magic. So if you're one of those guys, just play Pepega Red. That's my lesson of the day. Alright, let's take the push out for sure. And I'm guessing also the lingering sauce. Hunter's Complete has been bad for me. I boarded it out before, but I think I'll keep it around this time. Could you not Ephemerating draw step? I couldn't, because Evoke trigger was on the stack. I'm going to refill my water and be back in a sec. If they didn't Force of Negation... If we discarded Force of Negation, I would have been able to Ephemerating draw step. If I discarded Force of Negation first. Yeah, those people, it's why you never play this card heavy deck. Yeah, the... Alright. Next match, I'm on the play. End looks pretty terrible. No, that's not true. It's a good end. I didn't see this was a black land, sorry. I thought this was a white land. I'll go turn 1 Thoughtseize and then just hope to top deck a white black land. You want 1 Damn instead of Vindicate. Could be. I actually thought about it. Playing Damn. Opponent with a very solid end. Man, this opponent deck is so consistent, by the way. So consistent. Good morning, Red Phoenix cast. Alright, we have the combo. Am I doing it? Yeah, I'm doing it. Let's take a look at your end. I'm taking Stray Rate. And then I'll Ephemerate this. And I'll take... doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, this. Okay. Unclear why they didn't cycle, but I don't know. Hey, I'm taking, again, doesn't matter. Draw. And I pass because I can't attack, can't cast my cards. You have 2 planes in this deck. Still, that's like a lot of what black sources. Okay, so I know they have Botanical Sanctum, Living End, and 2 mystery cards. Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, that might be constrained in mana. Okay, so they have a Living End. Oh no, did I draw my own Outburst? Yeah. Alright, good game. Okay, this was, at least this was fast. At least this was fast. Yeah, opponent deck seemed very good. Very powerful for sure. Nice, nice, nice. I got the turn one. I got a combo. Yes, yes. We sort pack every time after. Exactly, yeah. Alright, they reveal the Chancellor. What does this do? Okay. I don't know what's happening, but I have 2 4s. You know, 2 free cards. Alright, I had no clue what's happening. I'm just going to discard 2 cards of their end. I was saying, hoping I draw Vindicate so that I can pitch it. Alright, I'm gonna go Grief. I'm gonna go Grief, pitch Grief, and then I'll Molecule Rebirth it. Yeah, I think that is the best. So I'll go Grief, pitch Grief. I'll discard the first card out of your hand. Oh, some Violent Outburst. I've never seen this card before. Yeah, I think I'm taking... Whatever, I take Wave Sifter and then I take Violent Outburst. And then I'll Molecule Rebirth the Grief. Yeah, Cascade is a mechanic, let's just say that. And I'll take the Wave Sifter. Okay, that was a good turn. Now, next turn I can Ephemerating Draw Step. Is important? Yeah. Important for what? For life? No, not really. Hey, so let's go to Draw Step, where I'll be able to blink the Grief. And I'll take a look at your hand again. You have 2 Reason Reef and an Omnath. So I can discard Reason Reef, and then in my turn I discard the other Reason Reef. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Because I'm in Draw Step, they're already drawn for turn. Rebound, and I discard another card. That's the 4th card I discard with a single Grief, by the way. I got no more cards to discard. For now. For now! Let's play Silent Clearing. Let's attack with my Grief. You open 3 boxes, 0 Grief? Wow. Actually, I couldn't attack with a Grief because I just blanked it. Never mind. And I'll play Sword. Alright, now I have no more discards, opponent. Alright, you drew Scalding Tarn, so... Oh. I'm just going to Tidal Scholar. The Omnath there. Yeah, special summon Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's a good comparison. Yeah. That's a good comparison. We take Omnath, so they can't cast that. Never Vindicate land? Sometimes Vindicate land. But if you can play a creature, that's better in my opinion. I don't know, I'm not a big Vindicating land fan. What's that card you said? Tomorrow? What's the card you said, guys? Tomorrow? Tomorrow or something something? How's Vindicate Bean? White and black card, you can pitch it. Not bad. Glimpse of Tomorrow. This. Shuffle all permanents you own into your library, then reveal that many cards from your top of your deck. Put on non auras. Permanent revealed this way. Ooh. Ooh, that aura is that complicated that it requires literally 17 lines of text on a card that doesn't care about aura at all. Nice mechanic. Alright. You often vindicate Enchanted Forest. That's a good play. Okay, now. Meow. I don't really have much to sideboard here. Maybe I just... Actually, Solitude looks bad. Taking Solitude out for the first time. You want bring in Kozilek in this matchup? No, I think 10 mana is too much. I'll bring in the Pushy Pushy. You want Plague Engineer for the tokens? Sure, I can give you that. Or give one bell to Woodwalker because they don't know what to put. Oh, why do I have Kozilek? Oh, that was the question. That's for the mill decks. Alright, this hand doesn't look remotely playable. You'd be like, but what, man? We have lands and spells. I know. I do. My opponents are playing an unfair strategy. And I want to mulligan my end. Maybe the first time ever that I mulligan, actually. Boom, and I just opened the nuts. I just opened the nuts. Okay, how do I... What do I do here? I think I'm getting rid of Stoneforge Mystic again. Sorry, Stoneforge. Not your day. I want to keep Push as a pitch to Grief, and then I go Malaki Rebirth, discard 2 cards, and then I go Telos Color, discard a card. This deck looks pretty good against combo, let me tell you. I'll play Concealed Courtyard. And I'll go Grief, cast by exiling a black card, Fatal Push. Good morning, Roy. Then we click on the Evoke trigger first, because that means that resolves last. I'll take a look at your hand first, so that you can discard a removal spell, which you don't have. Okay. I'm getting rid of Wave Sifter. And then on Malaki Rebirth, pass before the Evoke trigger resolves. Then the Evoke trigger resolves. Yeah, Hancock. You have discovered the Mango's Never. I don't know if you know it, but my nevers are never actually never. You don't ever say never? That's exactly it. Alright, I'm left with 2 cards in hand. Today, by the way, I have to admit I haven't drawn that many artifacts compared to the previous time. So Stoneforge Mystic actually behaved pretty well. Hey, I'm taking Swamp, and I'll Scholar. What a deck. What a deck. What a deck I'm playing today, chat. This deck feels good. Taking Charlotte's Agent since... I don't know. Glimpse for tomorrow, they block 2 lands, they get 2 large thing. That's the only way I can win, I think. I can lose them, I mean. Oh, a second Vindicate? I was already on the fence of blowing up a land, but now that I drew a second one, well... That's it. Nice. Alright, blowing up land is always... People just never let you blow up. People just never let you blow up their lands. They always concede first. This feels like Oko? What, Vindicate? Alright. This deck seems miserable to play against. 5e. I discard all your cards, destroy your lands, destroy your creatures. The best incarnations? In Modern? I don't know, they're all fine. I mean, Grief is the one that can let you do most unfair things. Alright, this hand is good. Hopefully opponent plays creature so we can go push Stoneforge, Stoneforge. Plains? Esper Sentinel. Okay. Ooh, we got Grief. Okay. Grief, you basically can never cast this card. This card is impossible to cast. Oh, wow, I was calling for Urza Saga. This is the Colossal Hammer, chat. Colossal Hammer deck. Oh, wow, do they have the combo immediately? Yeah, they can. Because Colossal Hammer is flesh, right? They don't have it. Oh wow, they do have it. Oh, it's a Shadow Spear, it's not a Colossal Hammer. Okay. Allora, this is fine, you can keep it. Now, do I want to kill the Esper Sentinel? I think so. At this point, it's impossible for me to not make my opponent draw a card. Or, I mean, they have one card in hand. I don't want to give them a card. I don't care if you sure. 1 damage. One doesn't do anything. You're 2. Alright, let's go Stoneforge. Or maybe Scholar. So Scholar is really bad against a land. Give it a card anyway at some point? Why? So, Scholar... No, I think I'm going for Stoneforge. Just for the play... Yeah, I think I'm going for Stoneforge here. Getting the complete. Solitude would be very nice in this matchup. I might also just never cast any spell this game. Why do you want to give your opponent a card? You have a Colossal Hammer? You do. Okay. I'm on 3 life. I wish I played a Grief now. Am I dead here? Not yet. I pass. I pass. Ciao, Bobby. Because push is instant. I can do it my opponent's turn. Now, they pick up another Colossal Hammer. Wow, Sigarda's 8 is so broken in this deck. I can't believe it. Imagine this game if it didn't have Alright. So they're moving the Colossal Hammer on the other side. Yeah, that's okay. You drew Stoneforge Mystic. That's fine. I can discard that card unless it's a 0 mana equipment. What did you get? Oh, they have lures. I forgot about that. Alright, chat. They have lures. Okay, so they have a Colossal Hammer in chat. In end. Now, they go to combat. Okay. I put into play Cauldron's Complete, which has the weird ability of a first strike, and then you kill the thing. I'm alive. I'm alive. So I'll let the first strike happen. So first strike happens. I'm kind of lost here. If I click OK, do I lose if I click OK? No, right? I still have priority. Am I right? Am I right? If I click OK, I still have priority. Correct, chat? Full control. Let's try. Worst case, I die. You got something, they said. Okay. Okay, it worked. Now I have to pay 12. I don't have it. And I go to 1. Nice. Nice! Nice! Nice, chat. Nice. Mention if you played a put. Okay, okay. Now, let's go. It happens rarely? Lapsland, I've been streaming Modern for the past like 13 days or something. Alright. Draw Solitude. Woohoo! Let's go, let's go. We're doing well here. We're doing well. We're doing fine. Oh wow, why is this down here? Does this have extra test that I didn't know? No. Why it's not in the exile zone, but it's here. Alright, anyway. My opponent is 3 attacking creature. We understand why. That's true. That's true. Alright, what do we do? I can go Tidal Scholar and take your whatever you have in hand. Colossal Hammer. See. Or I can put the Butter Skull in play. Yeah, that's actually that better. Alright, let's go. Grief, evoking Grief. I'll discard your hammer. You got Giver of Runes. Whatever, I have to discard hammer. Actually, I don't need the hammer. I don't care. Right? I have this color's complete. I don't care about the hammer. Well, I'm gonna discard a Giver of Runes. Then I pass. Here. Hammer's Flesh. Oh no, they just drink Moth Nexus, chat. They just drink Moth Nexus, chat. I do have Solitude though, eh? This does say no land? No, okay. Shadow Spear can make my permanent lose in... Wow, there's so many tricky things going on. Shadow Spear can make this lose indestructible. That is true. But I keep Shadow Spear to the Stoneforge. That's weird. Why would you do that? I don't know. I don't care. Why would you do one play or another? Let's put into play Bottiskull with a living weapon. On top up, keep draw. Ooh. We can go Solitude Ephemerate now. I think I'm going Tidal Scholar. Because I want to get rid of your... I think I want to get rid of your... Actually, let me attack first. I have Solitude for Inkmoth. I'm also attacking with this. I think so, right? That's 9 damage coming through. And then I'll go Scholar. Take your Colossal Hammer. Pass. Okay. Wow, this game is so cool. They play Springleaf Drum, Babina. And you have no cards in hand. You can only activate Nexus if you want. Sure, you can activate Nexus. Take 1, Infect. Okay. You're 25, I take my turn. Vindicate. Okay. I'll attack with these two guys again. I don't think I want to Vindicate anything. I think I'm just playing Stoneforge. Right? I'm not fearing anything. There's no way I can lose this game, right? Or is there? Oh. I don't know. I have Solitude up. You activate Nexus. And you attack me for 1. I go to 2 Infect. I could have returned Lures. I guess I didn't want to. They play Ornithopter. Marshflats. Okay. I can put the sword on something. I don't think I do though. They draw another hammer. We have Solitude. Let's attack with the same 2 guys. I don't know why Esper Sentinel exiled under the Germ. It doesn't make much sense. Earlier we blocked it and it killed them first strike, but the client put it here, I guess. Magic Online's weird. Alright, let's go for this Vindicate on this land. I don't even know why I got her a sword earlier. And I think we pulled this off. Wow, that's good. The funny thing is that my opponent has in the chat, you got something. Because do you remember when we had like when we were tanking for so long with all our cards? You got something? Question mark. Opponent salty chat. Opponent salty. Sorry, opponent. You can move your Shadow Spear. That makes you happier. And I keep on attacking. I have to open the window because they're probably dying here. I could have played a sword. Yes. And I'll pass. Okay. Your Grande wins. You love to read that. You love to read that. Nice. Now. The Colossal Hammer as indestructible, right? Hmm. I'll have the sword. You guys like Kataki? I don't think so. Yeah, I ignored it. I kept on writing things. That's it. I don't engage. The best way actually. Not engage. P65 cards. Colossal Hammer. No, Colossus Hammer? Oh, it is indestructible. Do we have Kataki? I think Kataki sacrifices it. Not indestructible. What should I cut? Scholar? Cut Scholar. So much noise outside, Paul Cats, so yeah, definitely need to buy the portable AC. Sorry, environment. Sorry, environment. Okay, I need it. I need to make sure to take the maximum amount of time so that my opponent gets more upset. I'll wait to the full 50 minutes before clicking submit. But I have to think about what to cut as my last card. It could be Molecular Rebirth. Although it is very good to blink both Solitude and Grief this game. I might be just Vindicate. Also known as Indicate. Yeah. Alright. It actually hurts them a lot. It does. Yeah, I think I'll bring Kataki. Take out the Lingering Sauce. I know Vindicate, but Vindicate actually does a great job at being pitched by both of these things. Oh. Alright, that's our War's Wage. And that's a very good hand. Wow. What a lovely hand we got. I play turn 1 Esper, Sentinel, Memnite, go. Okay. I'll play Molecular Rebirth, tapped. And pass. I don't want to play Thoughtseize because I have to give them a card with a Sentinel. Alright, they have the good draw. Okay. Auto Skull. Okay. Now I can go Concealed Courtyard, Taki. And they have to pay a lot of mana. And I have to chump block. And this draw from this deck is so broken, by the way. I do have Kataki, just like among the best thing I can do. I guess the removal spell would also be very good. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what they did here. Alright, they survived these two guys. Okay. And they have to chump block with Kataki. See if I draw something. Nope. Probably dead on board, but I guess let's just play this Plug Engineer and hope it works. Do they have a removal spell with the Saga? Oh yeah, they have the Shadow Spear. Maybe they sideboard it out. Make a construct instead. Oh, okay, because they keep it for free with Sigarda's aid. Alright, good game. Wow, that was impressive draw from my opponent. I guess I needed a removal spell. I needed a removal spell. If I had a removal spell, I would have done things, but no removal spell stuff. Alright, Mocked wins. Alright, you have to make sure to spend 3 minutes in the sideboarding game as well. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay. Let's go for game number 3. Yeah. I think I want to submit my deck. On the plate. Go see a librarian. There will be a Lurus. My hand looks good. I'm gonna be keeping this hand. And I'll take a look at theirs with a Thoughtseize turn 1. Okay. Hand's very good. There's a Saga. We're going to fragmentize that on turn 2. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's take Stoneforge Mystic, which looks like the strongest card of my opponent here. Turn 2 Stoneforge. Hero of Runes only protects a creature, I'm sure. Okay, so they drew this Plains because it wasn't in their hand. Nice, another Fragmentize. I just go Stoneforge, and I'll pick up the Conjurer's Complete. Next turn, I can go Fragmentize on the Urza Saga and attack for 5 with a Complete. Complete is also immune to Seal of Cleansing, which my opponent has showed me in game 2. Let's see if they drawn a Sigarda's Aid. Alright, they play the Saga very well. And they play Seal of Cleansing, very nice. I'll pick up Plains. As I say all the time on my stream, Urza Saga is insane game 1. A sideboard is a big liability. Now I put into play this Conjurer's Complete, and I'll attack with it. It has haste. And then I'll fragmentize the Urza Saga. Very good draw from my side. Alright. They have Sunbucket Canyon, Colossal Hammer in their hand. I'm attacking with the Phyrexian Germ. And then I'll play Stoneforge Mystic. yeah, I think the saga isn't going to be banned with the current artifacts in modern. Maybe it will get banned one day, but I don't think now. Now, let me actually go undo here. Because I want to fragmentize the seal on cleansing before getting any artifacts, right? Yeah. So I'll fragmentize the seal of cleansing. And then I'll go get Stoneforge Mystic. Sorry, and then I'll play Stoneforge Mystic. What do I go get? Because I have this white and black sword, but I don't think it does much right now. And get Bodice School, I mean, that's pretty large. Although they have 2 Giver of Runes. Yeah, I guess overall sword is slightly better. This is an instant, so I have 6 in. Their hand is some Bicket Caning Colossal Hammer. I'm assuming they get back Lures now. Okay. Okay. I'll put into play the Sword of Light and Shadow. And I'll keep it on the Pyrexian Germ. Which is now going to just give me 3 life, nothing else than that. The 7/7 pro white black. My opponent has equipments. Sorry, has artifacts. So they take 3 and I gain 3. This game isn't over. It's a line in Helix, yeah. The game isn't over at all. Yeah, no creatures to return, unfortunately. And I'll pass. My starting game was very good. I don't think I've drawn any spells then. Maybe like 1 sword. Maybe 1 Stoneforge, I meant. Okay, so they play Lurrus. They can't flash back the land. Even if it's an enchantment. I go get the Godless Shrine end of turn. Draw. Vindicate. Okay. I'll attack for 7. How about... No, attacking with this doesn't make sense. Let's attack it with this. Vindicate is a good draw here. Because they're going to probably do the same play as before, just double protect. So I'll be able to Vindicate the Lurrus. Nice. Alright. I'll Vindicate the Lurrus. And I'll pass the turn. They correct the Canyon. Memnite. Okay. They should block with Lurrus. They are unable to, unfortunately. By the rules of the game. Ooh, Kataki. A good one. And I'm attacking with my Germ. They go to 1. Very happy. I put Cadre's Complete in the deck. Without its powerful trample ability, I wouldn't be here. They go to 1. This one keeps just gaining me 3 life. I mean, it was good. I gave the thing +2/+2. It was good. I was happy. I mean, a sword blue and red would have been better, but that's it. And I go Kataki, and this should seal the deal. We have a protection in Maliki Rebirth. No full attack. If I full attack, they simply block the Stoneforge with 2 Giver of Runes. Nothing changes. Except I have 2 tapped Stoneforge Mist. And it looks like they are surviving. I don't think they can survive anymore here. You pay 1, that's true. Yeah. Okay, that's the game. Alright. We got the win. 4-1. Sorry, 3-1. These end, it's very bad. That's Mulligan. Am I watching European Championship? Only the Italian matches. Alright, that's a keep. This end is good. I'm bottom in the Godless Shrine. Thank you, Derek. Why 88? I want to say they're bored in 88. There's people that was born in 88. My brother, for example. He's born in 88. That's right. Could be. Alright, Blood Crypt Swift Spear, okay. Wow, Gira won on some mod duty. Look at that. Alright, let's show me your hand, opponent. You have a good hand. You have a good hand. The hand you got is a good hand. Taking Seal of Fire. Pump. Yep. Yeah, I should make it. We should make a command chat. I did it. I did the command. Thank you, Gattino, #1 fan. I appreciate it. The Inquisition, the Stoneforge, sure. Our exclamation mark Kozilek. To know why there is a Kozilek. Alright. What am I taking here? Kroxa or Scourge of the Sky Cleave? I already don't care about Kroxa. Actually, yeah, you can cast Scourge. There might be a way where you gain, I don't know, thought life and the Scourge dies. Alright, so Monastery Swift Spear comes in. What did you do? Oh, you got Lurus in end. Okay, cool. 16. Ooh, grief. Okay. I am probably just going for Scholar. Wait 1 sec. Let me cast this. Then I go for Scholar. Take your, I don't know, grief. Sorry, I meant Lurus. And then I'm attacking for 2. Look at those titles, Scholar. They're nice. They're good. I'm happy with them. And if I draw a couple of lands in a row, I can just Arcast these guys. Alright, you drew a tap. Oh no, you already had it. Okay, sure. Seal of Fire. Arcaboya. Seal of Fire. Seal of Fire is good. And blow up the Scholar with the Kroxa on it. Okay, you play Scourge of the Sky Cleave. You have no cards in hand. Yeah. That's bad. That's very bad. I don't feel good about this game. Let's go for a Swamp, but play the Grief, even though it doesn't do anything anymore. And they can now kill that, make me discard a last card, but I feel like I have to play Grief. Gatto? Gatto, wait 20 minutes, and I'll finish the stream, and then I can feed you. Okay? Alright, you drew a bubble, okay. They can now Seal of Fire this color here. To get back Lurus. To get back Seal of Fire. To just, you know what? I'm just going to concede. Opponent was having too much fun. I don't want to let him have too much fun. New match where I'll bring in Fatal Push or I'll leave the Solitude card here so you can take a read of what it does. I think maybe I want to cut this color. That doesn't seem great in this match. Having mono is having mono equipment right? Probably not. But what equipment do I want to cut? They're all fine in certain spot, I think. I guess this is the worst. Yeah, this is the worst. Alright. And you can go. We got less black cards for lures. Maybe I could get Grief, actually. I could get Grief. Voidwalker isn't good if your opponent's playing aggro. I can tell you that for sure. Look at that. Dothy Voidwalker. 2 mana, a 2 mana card I can't block. It just requires a turn for doing something. Is not. Okay, this end is good. I'm keeping it. I'll bottom Solitude. And let's go. Wait, turn 1 Thoughtseize. Really good end here. Speaking of good end, Conan also got a good end. Dio Bono. I can get like Seal of Fire. And then I might stick a Stoneforge Mystic around for 2 turns. I guess that's the plan. That's the plan, chat. Alright, you go Bloodstained Mire, pass. I go land, Stoneforge. I'll just go get the Conjurer's Complete. It looks like the best to me. Really good. They go push in the turn. And I really hope they don't go Croxa now. Because that makes me pretty sad that I took Complete. Would have taken like a Batter Skull. I wouldn't have cared of discarding that one. Oh wow, they go for a Dothy Voidwalker instead. I'll pay 2 life. I think I want to pick up the sword, the black-white sword. I don't want to push the Stoneforge. Or wait. I think I'm push the Stoneforge or wait. I don't know what to do. I guess this is actually annoying. Alright, I think I'll push him. It might be annoying. Just exile my Stoneforge and so on and so forth. Exactly. There's already one in the graveyard, so it's not like the end. Alright, they go Thoughtseize. Probably I'm losing my Complete. Unless my opponent has a removal spell for Stoneforge. Then I guess I'm losing Sword. I don't know. Alright, so it looks like they have a removal spell. Yeah, that's bad. They have Croxa and Scourge. I'm not killing a land. I don't have anything going on. Killing a land doesn't accomplish much. It's only good if your opponent literally never draws another land anymore. Okay. 2 cards, one is a Croxa. Ooh, Stoneforge. That's a good draw. Yeah, that is a very good draw. The third Stoneforge. This way... Yeah, this way I'm good here. I get the Batter Skull. And now, hoping they don't have another removal spell. Oh no, they have it. Ah. They had it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's a 3-2 for me. That's a 3-2 for me. But that's okay. We went 4-1 in the first league, 3-2 in the second. Still, it's like very close. Very close league overall. I got a 2 here. Oh wow, it's a 10-10. GG opponent. GG. Scourge of the Skyclave, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, again, pretty happy with where we landed with this list. That's it for me. We 2 league in exactly 4 hours, which is cool. Which is cool. Saw the line, they did. I'm gonna raid a friend of the channel, AnZD, who has raided me very many times. So please say hello. He's the Legacy Master, so make sure to leave a follow if you like Legacy. And I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be playing. Maybe this deck again. This deck has been very